If you stepped onto Mars right now without a suit, you would have about 60 seconds. And that might be the easy part. Over the next 10 minutes, you will live through it all. 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 night, 1 year. Everything here is built on real physics and real missions that already happened. And the first 60 seconds are the most brutal. The air on Mars is less than 1% as thick as Earth's. Your body was never designed for anything close to that. At that pressure, the water on your tongue and in your eyes starts to boil away at body temperature. You feel it immediately. You have maybe 10 to 15 seconds of useful consciousness. That is how long the oxygen already in your blood keeps your brain running. And breathing does not help. The Martian air is 95% carbon dioxide, so one breath gives your body nothing. The average temperature is around minus 60 degrees Celsius, yet the cold is not what gets you first. The vacuum is. You black out before the first minute ends, and your heart gives out within the next 1 or 2. 60 seconds, roughly. Believe it or not, this is the gentle version. Mars is kinder than deep space. It is still completely lethal without protection. So you need a suit. That sounds simple, until you learn today's suits were never built for this planet. Current spacesuits were designed for floating in orbit, not hiking in gravity. For Mars, engineers are building something lighter, tougher, and far more flexible. Mars has no magnetic field and almost no ozone. Standing outside, you absorb roughly 40 times the radiation you would on Earth. When the sun erupts, a radiation storm can reach Mars in under an hour. You need warning systems, and somewhere shielded to hide. The dust is finer than smoke and laced with toxic salts called perchlorates. Getting it in your lungs is a slow poison. It also clings to everything and grinds like powdered glass. On the moon, dust wrecked equipment in days. Mars is worse. On a summer afternoon at the equator, it is nearly comfortable. That same night, the temperature crashes toward minus 100 degrees. Gravity is only 38% of Earth's, so you feel light. But remember, the nearest help is on another planet. A message home can take over 20 minutes one way. There is no rescue call. Every decision out here is yours alone. An hour outside is survivable with the right gear. But now the sun is going down, and Mars stops being patient. Night is the first real test. Without a heated, pressurized shelter, the cold will finish what the vacuum started. Heat means power. Solar panels work until the dust says otherwise. That is why serious mission plans carry compact nuclear power as the backup heartbeat. Oxygen is already solved in miniature. A device on the Perseverance rover made breathable oxygen from Martian air. Now it just needs scaling up. Water is buried right under the surface across much of the planet, frozen solid. You drill it, bake it, and filter it. Inside, every seal and gasket is a life support organ. A door here is not a door, it is a lung. A Martian day runs 24 hours and 39 minutes. Your body adjusts, and your sense of Earth quietly drifts away. Your first sleep on Mars comes with a strange soundtrack. Wind you can barely feel outside still whispers against the hull all night. Morning comes and the system's held, the seals held, you held. Day 1 is done, with about 500 left. You survive the cold and the vacuum. Now the real enemy shows up. And it is not the one you think. Pause and look at yourself the way mission control does. You are now a spreadsheet of oxygen, water, calories, and watts. You burn about 3,000 calories a day out here. Every meal is either shipped 100 million miles or grown by you. Martian soil is poisoned with those same perchlorate salts, so you cannot just plant potatoes. First, you have to wash the ground itself. A greenhouse on Mars is a pressurized building with artificial light and precious water. Every leaf of lettuce is an engineering victory. In 38% gravity, your muscles and bones quietly waste away. You now owe Mars about 2 hours of exercise every single day. If you get seriously sick, the nearest hospital is at best around 34 million miles away. Your crew is the emergency room. Then one morning the horizon disappears. Dust storms on Mars can swell until they swallow the entire planet for weeks. The Rhineplan Januar. A storm like this killed the Opportunity rover by starving its solar panels, so you ration power and wait in the dark. Weeks in a metal can with the same few faces. Isolation studies show this pressure bends even strong crews. Researchers call the slump in the middle of long missions the third quarter effect. Motivation dips exactly when discipline matters most. The storm passes, the sky returns, and you have officially survived a month on Mars. Most of the machines did too. But here is the part nobody warns you about. Even when everything works, you cannot go home whenever you want. Earth and Mars line up for the trip home about every 26 months. Miss that window and the door closes. So, a Mars mission is not a visit. The orbital mechanics commit you to years away from Earth before you even land. Radiation never stops adding up. 1 year here spends a serious fraction of the total dose an astronaut is allowed. The fix is mass, water walls, buried habitats, underground shelters. On Mars, the best radiation shield is the planet itself. Nothing arrives fast out here. When something breaks, you repair it, reinvent it, or print it. Because improvisation is survival now. All year, your body keeps changing, and even your eyesight can shift. Mars is slowly rewriting you. In the evening sky, Earth is just a bright, bluish star. Everyone you have ever known lives on that dot. 1 full year, you are leaner, sharper, and stranger than the person who landed. And statistically, you are a miracle of engineering. Which brings us to the honest question this whole video has been building toward. Could you really, actually survive this? The honest answer is yes, but only barely, and only because thousands of engineers will have gone first. The technology mostly exists. Oxygen from Martian air is proven. The ice is mapped, and habitats are tested. The pieces of survival are on the table. What is not solved is the long game. Years of radiation, medicine without hospitals, dust in every seal, and mines under pressure. That is what NASA and SpaceX are actually racing toward right now. Not the landing, the staying alive after the landing. Most experts put the first cruise on Mars sometime in the 2030s or 40s. Someone alive today will take those steps. Because surviving Mars was never about being a hero. It is a system, a chain of machines and people that refuses to break. Remember, you started this video with 60 seconds to live. Surrounded by the right machines, 60 seconds becomes a lifetime. The real answer is that Mars does not want you dead. It simply does not care. So you must care for both of you. And here is the uncomfortable part. Among the worlds we could try to live on, Mars is the easy one. Next time, somewhere worse. How long do you honestly think you would last up there? Tell me in the comments, and subscribe before the next window closes.